Hello folks and welcome to 4 Season Backpacking. Please subscribe for the latest outdoor adventure videos.
Okay, morning folks. Just preparing to take the tent down now. I've got all the stuff out of my tent. Just did a time lapse of it. Okay, so I come down that hill last night, and over that hill was St Cuthbert's cave. Okay folks, that's my tent down. No trace left. Everything picked up like I was not here. So walking along forestry track now. I was going to camp in here, but seeing it was a track, I thought a lot of these commercial forests are pretty much uncampable, the ground. So I decided to camp just before the forest. No wind again, very calm. In fact, the whole hike's been pretty good wind wise. There's not really been any seriously strong wind. There's been days when there's been no wind at all, like today at the moment. The weather's been really good actually. Hardly any rain. Any really rain really was on the first day, about just before as I put the tent up in the evening, and that's it really. But I know it's a touchy situation at the moment, you know. So I've got two, it just says Fenwick, 2 what? 2 miles, 2 kilometres, it doesn't say. You really should put miles or kilometres, because some signs do use miles still. Trees down here. Don't know whether they've been cut down or the wind's blown them down. Strange. Must have been cut down, surely. They look like they've been recently cut down or fallen down. Yeah, I think they're cut down. Blocking the path. This bit's not too bad, but there's some really muddy bits. Well, out of the forest. Certainly would have been a good place to camp along it, been a bit closer. Probably would have been more out the wind as well. You can see Lindisfarne down there in the distance. I'm not sure how far away it is. It could be really far away. Actually, I don't think it's too far. I'll definitely get there today, but the thing is, it's tidal, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to wait for the tides to be right. Maybe I'll have to camp by the Causeway or something. I don't know if it's possible to camp down there even. Well folks, I seriously am tired now. And I've only just woke up, but the cold nights, I guess cold days, carrying so much, all takes it out of you. Ever getting closer, but wonder how long I'm going to have to wait for the tide, and I wonder how long the tide stays back so you can get back off the island. I have absolutely no idea. If I have to, I'll wait another day. Just stick the tent up somewhere. Well, I don't even know if that'll be possible. At least the bins are still in service. Got a seat as well to sit down on with a view. Looks like someone else has been hiking along here, or a few people by the looks of it. Time to dispose of the rubbish. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this plastic bag that's falling apart. I've got another one anyway. So yeah, that's all the rubbish in there. Doesn't look like it gets emptied very often, does it? It looks like the sea is out at the moment. But how long for? I presume that's what I'm looking at. Looks like it's really like a massive sandbank you can walk along. Could be wrong. Okay, coming into the village just before the island. It's quite quiet, there's no tourists about. It's quite early still though. I'm just wondering how many tourists are going to be here because of what, yeah, the situation. Village hall there. Got a phone box down here, looks like it's still in use. According to the sign, it even takes coins or credit cards. Sign for Causeway there, and Newcastle. Old farmhouse for sale. Check that out. Got a few farm ruins of it. So it's in better days. Oh, look at that old building. God, I wonder how old that is. It's like a dovecot or something in the like where the birds go through on the thing. Possibly one final hill. I am so knackered. View out. Now the sun is shining the right way, well, partially the right way. It's pretty much all the way down now, really. Or for feeding horses, or well, cattle, I suppose, for when it's snowing. More hay bales. You can see it. Train track down ahead. Looks like I've got a cross. I've seen cars go over to Holy Island from here. It looks like some people walking over. Hope I haven't left it too late. Here's the rail crossing. There's a telephone there. I've never seen that before. You must always phone signal man before crossing. Hey folks, it's the 22nd of March 2020. I think you guys really need to take your old signs down, don't you? I've got to get through here now. Just crossing a dike. Tank bollards. Okay folks, well, we got to the start of the Causeway and I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know about the tide times. I'm presuming there's a notice board up here with the tide times, so we better check it. Okay, so it says here on the road sign, danger Holy Island Causeway, look at the tide tables for crossing times. No shooting folks, no camping, which is a shame as it's on a long distance trail. I guess it means camping in the car park. This looks like a good place to camp. There's the sign. So this is the way, a quicker way to walk, but I just didn't fancy walking along this on my own. I don't know if there's any quicksand. I don't see anyone else walking along here. They may have walked along here earlier, but I ended up walking a longer way along the road. So I grabbed my bag. Got just over an hour before it's unsafe to cross, so I'll have to camp somewhere. I'm not allowed to camp on this island, it'll have to be sand dunes. Hopefully I can get to them when the sea rises. It's a nice bench. Well, I'm on Lindisfarne, and it's really quiet. There are some tourists about, but it's not heaving like it would normally be. Looks like everywhere's closed as well. Please do not feed the ponies, they bite. Coffee shop is closed. Pilgrim's Coffee. It's really quiet. Don't know if it's still working. I've got a friend who loves mead. Can't afford anything at the moment, unfortunately. It's open by the looks of it. Well, it's right in the afternoon, and this is how quiet it is. There are tourists about, but not many. Eerily quiet. It's really weird. The museum's closed at the moment. Okay, well here's the paid for bit, which is closed, I think. It's a lookout tower. It's free to go in. There's a donation to the National Trust. It's windy out there, so I can't do any audio. So there is the castle, I guess. There's loads to see actually. There's a priory, you have to pay to see that. I guess you have to pay to see the castle as well. There's the island with the cross on. I don't know if that's got that church on it. I should have done more research. Okay, so back downstairs. And there's the donation box. I ain't got no money, sorry guys. So quiet here. You can't believe this is a seriously busy tourist attraction, even this time of year. So these are lime kilns by the Lindisfarne castle. You could actually sleep in there. Obviously you're not allowed to. I'm just saying you could if you were allowed to. I'm not going to, don't worry. Pretty impressive lime kilns actually. So folks, I'm seeking some refuge out the wind in the bird hide. I doubt I'm going to sleep in here tonight, it's very early, but still. Okay folks, it turns out that I won't need to sleep on sand dunes or the island. There's another safe tide time at 5 something o'clock, so I'm going to be walking back then because I don't want to camp on the island. They don't particularly like you camping on the island, so yeah, I'm going to camp on the mainland. I just paid £5 for this. Well, I needed a drink, so I had no choice. £5.
Okay folks, I ended up camping on the mainland. If you'd like to see where I camped, stay tuned. Just so you don't miss it, make sure you're subscribed. See you later.